We're recording. We're live. Yeah, Maurice, we just hit it, man. We are good to go.
The bad chair.
Dude, my chair is broken too. Your chair doesn't have a back, and my chair doesn't have an arm, so it's all good.
Back and arm.
All right, let's see what we got here. We have Missy and Ferris Bueller. I think I know who Ferris is. And oh yeah, it's just Missy and Ferris having their own dialogue. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I think you guys all know Jacob Valdez, professional wakeboarder, Hyperlight team rider, Quicksilver team rider.
Hello, Stoke Meter.
My name is Danny Evans. I've kind of been around the wakeboard scene here in Southern California for like 7 years now, pretty much mainly involved with the Pro Shop Wake Sports Unlimited, as you can see right here. I don't know if my bosses are watching. That's kind of what I do on the surface, but really what I do is I'm Jacob's personal assistant. Like, I pick him up from school. You know, like if he sees a cute girl, I'll go over and talk to her and get her number. Just kind of stuff like that. It's a pretty tough job, but
what's up with the New York hat and in California?
Yeah, Jacob, what is up with that, man? What coast are we on?
We had it tight. Well, I was actually in Orlando, and me and Steele went, and before Transformers 2, I was riding with John Jeffries. He's another rider in Orlando. And so, before then, we decided to pierce my ears because we're bored. And so they thought I'd look gangster. You know, G'd up from the feet up, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, so I wanted to get a cool hat. And I like red and black. So I chose this color.
Dude, that story took way too long for why are you wearing a Yankees hat. Let's see. Ferris Bueller goes, what's up with the Ethica sticker? That's very funny you brought that question up. Ethica is a new company that you guys should all check out, www.ethica.com. And that'll be the end of my plugs for the show. So, let's see. You guys can ask us questions.
Ferris Bueller is Cameron, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Missy says that's a lame excuse for the hat. She's not buying that.
What did I do?
Alright, here we go. We got deli meat. I go to college in LA and I need a place to ride consistently when I'm there. I go to Carlsbad, but it's too far away to go too often. It is a little bit of a drive down to Carlsbad, but the Carlsbad Lagoon
is
kind of a spot to be in Southern California right now. I know Jacob rides there. His brother Eddie rides there. I mean, I guess if that's too far, you could probably go to Long Beach Marine Stadium. There's a couple people that ride there as well. So you might want to check that out. Or make friends with somebody like Jacob that lives out here at Canyon Lake and come out here and ride on this little wakeboarders mecca. Oh, Missy's got a question for me. What else do I do besides work for Wake Sports? Do I also board? I do. Wakeboard, snowboard, skateboard, all that fun stuff. Shoot some photos and write a lot of online content for Alliance Wakeboard Magazine. I talk on the microphone at various events, collegiate nationals. Did the awesome wakeboard event with the Body Glove team last year at the Lobster Festival. And then pretty much just roll around, Jacob and Eddie, and go to cool parties and take advantage of their rock star status. And I'm just kind of riding their coattails all the way to the top. Let's see.
Do I have a girlfriend?
Well, let's do this one first. Who do you ride with at Canyon Lake?
Well, right now I actually don't have a boat, but I'm riding with Walt Simon. He's one of our friends that always pulled us when we were growing up. So he's watched us grow up. We've just been riding with him, and no one else really in Canyon, just him and my brother.
I know you used to ride like Randall, like the whole West Side Rider Crew. Randall kind of moved a little bit up north to Bakersfield. He's got his own private lake.
Randall's got his secret place, which is really crazy. You should be seeing more from them, that place.
Let's see, Johnny Lover. I think that might be Jacob's dad. I don't know. Jacob, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, saying it proud. Jacob Valdez is off the market, everybody.
My dad spelled Johnny wrong. He said John E. Lover.
Jacob was on the show with Keith Lemon, huh? You've done Stoke Meter before?
Yeah, I was online with Keith and Emma.
Yeah,
Keith's the dog, Emma.
Jacob's the vet of the crew. I'm the rookie. Let's see, Jacob, what's on your ears, man?
These are. What's a big carrot for earrings?
What?
What's a big carrot for earrings?
I don't know. I'm not a baller.
I'm on a 12-carat real earrings right here.
He's a baller. Jake, can you read these questions?
Emma was a star. Of course Emma is a star. Emma's a gangster. Better than my dog, Bella. Stupid dog.
No, you got, how's it riding with Randall?
Randall's actually really crazy to ride with because he makes you want to go riding because he goes so big and he does some crazy tricks on the flats, back fives, back moves on the flats. It's really hard to do. I can't even do those wake to wake. But, yeah, it's crazy to go watch him ride and then you go ride and you just want to go on the flats the whole time. So, it's pretty crazy.
Who do you think gets more air, Randall or Keith? That's one of the questions.
Dang, they're both my friends too.
They both go huge.
Dang. I don't know.
They both go big.
Yeah, I'm not.
We'll just leave it at that. We're not gonna choose sides. Jacob. Oh, Jacob, do you have any other piercings? Piercings, I guess that's like
piercings.
Cool, like cool
that is my
for
dad.
Piercings. I don't know. I think he does, but I don't know if we can talk about him on Stoke Meter. We're gonna try and keep it PG.
Jacob Bernard. Jacob, is Danny wearing pants?
Is that Josh? Is that Josh Bernard?
Hello, Josh.
If it is, we don't really know these aliases. Jennifer, yes, you did see me at Brostock. What is my connection to the wakeboard industry? I work for a shop here in Southern California, a chain of shops actually called Wake Sports. And then I do a lot of online stuff, content, like photo and journalism for Alliance Wakeboard Magazine. So I was out there with those guys at Brostock, hanging out and giving high fives and spreading the stoke. Jacob, stop texting, dude. You're on live webcast, man. Make them wait.
I really
answer this one. Talk about.
Oh. What is the name of the new Hyperlight movie? It's called Rewritten.
Yeah, so
Rewritten.
Who filmed it?
Oh, Keith Kipp and all the Alliance guys filmed how many years do you think they were in that one?
Probably a good year and a half.
Year and a half filming with all the Hyperlight dudes. So that should be in stores.
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
It's definitely
it's crazy.
Yeah, we definitely got a little sneak peek at a premiere the other night, and the intro, I must say, might be one of the craziest intros to a movie I've ever seen. So
yeah.
I know Jacob's got a little section in there up at Mike Sweeney's camp. The rest of the Hyperlight team, Chris Rathy, or not Rathy, Jimmy, Rusty, all those guys, JD, just kill it. So definitely.
Not Bob. Hey, not Bob.
Danny, can you give us a discount on wake gear? Jennifer, it depends on how cute you are. So call Wake Sports and cruise in. Orange County, Carlsbad, San Diego. Let's see.
Is that Bob Sovin?
I don't know. You think it could be? Not Bob? It's obviously a Bob.
Or it could be Bob Stitcher.
It could be Bobby Nader, my friend.
Is it Bobby Nader?
I'm not really sure.
Archer.
Oh, Bob Archer. Wow, that's funny. I really think that Bob Archer might not be watching this right now. I think that's an imposter. Anyway, hang on. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves.
Filmer.
Hi, boys. You're cute. Are you both single? Well, I am. Unfortunately, Jacob's off the market. But let's see. I think we might have missed a question. Hang on. Whoa, dude. People are just rapid firing here. I can't even.
SpongeBob. Hannah Montana.
Dude, hang on. I missed a question. Diane actually asked me a question that I would like to answer. Basically, what's the economy's impact on wakeboarding, and what do you see? Are we in trouble? Yeah, I mean, I definitely think we're right around rock bottom right now. I know it's hard, especially like boat dealers have been hit super hard. Pro shops have kind of been going out of business left and right. We're doing everything we can to keep our doors open, like still keeping a full shop and a lot of product to keep you guys, the customers happy when they come in. But it's just, it's definitely a bummer. But people need to realize that wakeboarding's fun. It's a family sport. Like, it's definitely one of the only sports out of like skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding that you could actually like do as a family. Like, take the boat out and everybody's in one place and go out and ride. So I think that those people, like our loyal customers, will still come and support the wakeboard industry. And hopefully, we've hit rock bottom and things are going to improve. Let's see.
They want your number.
Do you?
RJ. What's up, RJ?
Yeah, RJ. What's up, man? Yes, I have seen Box of Fun. As you can see, Box of Fun, it's right there. Colin Harrington's new film starring Joey Maddock, Dano the Mano, Eric Ruck, Sean Watson, Shane Bonifay, Kevin Henshaw, Chris O, Colin Harrington, and Clay Fletcher. We actually did a premiere at Wake Sports just over the weekend, and that movie's awesome. I believe it's in shops now, so cruise in and check out that movie from Colin Harrington. What do we got?
Turn down that noise, stupid Bella.
Oh, you guys can hear Bella barking? Yeah, that's Eddie's dog. Yeah, Eddie's at the gym. He's getting ripped. Eddie's actually hurt right now. For those of you who don't know, Jacob's older brother, Eddie Valdez, also a professional wakeboarder, blew his knee back in February, so he's at the gym right now doing a little bit of rehab and trying to get back on the water as quick as possible.
That barking was my little dog Bella. Should we get Bella?
Yeah, dude, you can go get Bella. Jacob's gonna go get Bella to say hi to you guys. Let's see. Are the different wakeboard stores taking hits? Yeah, man, like wakeboard stores, I know here in Southern California, there used to be a lot of them that are kind of no longer around, which kind of sucks. And then definitely for the bigger shops, like, Wake Sports, I know Performance, Ski and Surf in Orlando, we're all just doing our best. Like, our doors are open right now, the stores are full of products, so, but definitely, numbers are definitely down from, a year ago. Let's see. Mikey, what do I do in my spare time? Shoot photos, skateboard, wakeboard, snowboard. Jacob's back with a special guest for the show.
So if you guys were wondering about that crazy dog, crazy pit bull dog, mess any dog up.
Well, we're talking the most vicious dog in wakeboarding right now. Out of all the riders, we got the most vicious dog right here. Bella, say hi. Bella, look. Stoke meter.
If you guys want to know how trustworthy this dog is, check this out.
Alright, let's see, what do we got? Dude, we got some fans answering asking some questions today. We're going pretty quick. Let's see. Hey Jacob, why do wakeboarders jump down 5-foot waterfalls?
5-foot waterfalls. I don't know, because 5 foot, because I'm like 5'8", and you think it'd be, so that's like an 8-foot drop. I
think your math might be just really off on this one. I think pretty much what they're asking was what's up with winching. Like, do you winch or?
Winching's kind of getting. Winching's getting big. A lot of the NorCal riders like Kyle Murphy, Nick Valier, they're all into winching, just finding new spots. I haven't really winched that much, only at rail jams, but I think it's pretty good. A lot of wake skaters do it, and so hopefully it gets bigger and
just something different, like riding behind the boat gets super.
It's like out of the pond.
Yeah, riding behind the boat can get super repetitive, so winching just kind of mixes it up a little bit. I know Cards just asked. We're kind of getting a little behind here. Where's Cards? Are stores going to be lowering their prices any further? It's tough, man. Like, just from the shop's perspective and from a marketing's perspective, like, we really want to sell product, and we know that, like, the general public is hurting just like we are. So we want to lower the prices as much as possible, but at the same time, like in order to keep our doors open and stay in business, like we pay a certain amount for all the product cost, and then there's only so much we can lower it. But I know like one thing to look out for, like a lot of the shops have a lot of inventory left over from last year, like a lot of the '08 goods that are still brand new, and I know you can get a lot of smoking deals on those, so that would be definitely something to take advantage of.
I saw one of what tricks I'm working on. I was actually riding with John Jeffries and Steel Lafferty and Gunnar Schuler, just some junior men riders, and I was like, we were all pushing each other. Like Gunnar Schuler was trying back fives, John Jeffries was trying back sevens, I was trying switch to nines, Steel was trying wake to wake tens. So I'm working on like switch to nines right now, but
yeah, Jacob, he's gonna be back finishing up the tour this year. Was in 6th place in junior men's after 2 stops, and unfortunately had to miss the 3rd stop for a prior obligation. But he's gonna be back and finish up the rest of the tour, the last 2 stops, and hopefully throw it down and represent. Let me see.
Double up.
Wait, are you answering a question?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, double up.
When do I go pro?
Oh, okay.
I saw that one. Right now, a lot of the junior men riders are pretty much up there with the pro riders. Each rider's doing 2 sevens, back 5 mobs, some good straight air tricks, killing on the rails. So right now, like a lot of I think junior men's just as good as pro. So so I just want to even do good in junior men.
Yeah, we were actually just watching the weight games on Fuel TV right now. And the junior men's division was just pretty ridiculous. Like guys, Steel Lafferty, Mitch Langfield,
Steel, Nick Gallitz Fury,
Bob Sovin,
Mitch, Bob, like
they're all just
they're killing it.
Unreal level. I know I saw. Let's see. Do you think there will be less of a turnout as far as wakeboard companies are concerned at Expo because of the economy? Not necessarily with the board manufacturers. I think they're all. I know Liquid Force and Hyperlite and Ronix and all those companies are still going to be there. CWB, but Expo is definitely going to be smaller this year. I know I went to ASR, the West Coast Action Sports Trade Show in January, and it was just way down. A lot of big companies didn't go. Attendance was way down. Like basically, I know a lot of the bigger companies are just kind of setting up different ways to meet with their retail shops rather than go to Expo, because a booth at Surf Expo and ASR, for you guys that don't know, these trade shows, the manufacturers go and then retail shops come and meet with them and see all the new line and decide what they want to carry. And the booths are just really expensive for these companies to go to. So that's definitely one thing that the economy is really showing effect on, is the trade shows and how many companies go and how big their booths are. But yeah, I mean, Surf Expo is still happening. Like Liquid Force, Ronix, Hyperlite, CWB, all those companies will still be there. Maybe like a lot of the smaller apparel companies I don't think will be there this year, but never know. We'll see.
RJ, what is my favorite grab? I'm going to have to keep it down with the West Coast original method. Of course, you got to keep that trick pretty G in the indie poke. I mean, seeing that from good riders is always good.
Let's see. Hey, Jake, is Joe Pearson? Yeah, Joe, what up, man? He wants to know if Henry, that's Jacob's dad, for you guys that don't know, is working on any new tricks.
Trying to teach Bella how to catch food. I mean, that's really hard because that dog does not listen to anyone. I mean, she barely even listens to my dad. Actually, my dad listens to her more than she listens to him. So, yeah.
All right, I got a question. Oh man, where'd it go?
Shoot that dog.
What's the best marketing method you use? Nowadays, pretty much the internet, like the whole mass marketing over social networks like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, all those have just become huge for us. Like, all retail shops and manufacturers, they all have pages on those internet social sites, and it's free advertising. Like to run an ad in a magazine costs quite a good hunk of change, and you can get on Facebook and MySpace in just a couple clicks of the mouse, and you're already reaching thousands of kids. So that's definitely probably the most common marketing technique right now for us in not just the wakeboard industry, but all around.
Oh, have I ever signed a boob?
You did. Where was that at?
That was at Delmar Boat Show, hosted by Fred Hall. Yeah, I was actually in the Wake Sports booth, keeping it real with the Wake Sports crew. of course, and my friend. I don't know if I should throw any names.
No, leave
and so, yeah, and I signed a boob.
Yeah, that was awesome. I don't know if, for legal reasons, we're not going to discuss the age of the people involved in that, but it was quite an experience. I know, let's see, Jeff McKee and Garrett Cortez talked about aqua dumps. Do you guys take part in that? First off, I did watch Garrett and Jeff last week on Stoke Meter, and I thought they were awesome. So if you guys are watching it now, you guys did amazing. I don't. Jacob, do you take aqua dumps?
No.
Yeah. We just use a bathroom.
Snap line, as the other people call it. What do I think about Brostock?
Yeah, have you been to Brostock?
I went to Brostock last year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was on a Quicksilver trip. We ended our trip off there. And so I went there, and it was fun, but I don't really... I'm still young. I mean... I don't really want to...
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't like that. I don't want to be part of that scene.
Yeah. Basically, I think Brostock is pretty awesome. Like, what Liquid Force and Monster are doing. The one reason why I say I really like it is they're stepping up and they're putting up big prize money for the double contest. Like last year, Jimmy the Rich won $20,000 for getting first place. This year, it was Danny Harf. I believe Danny won. There's a little less prize money this year, obviously because of the economy, but I believe Danny still walked away with like $12,500. Like, it's one of the biggest prize purses in wakeboarding. So in that respect, I definitely think Brostock is awesome. It's a good time, and for me, it's just a fun way to go out and connect with, the whole wakeboard industry and people from kind of all over the country. Let's see. Do you guys get the chicks like the pros? Wait, what was the question?
Do you get chicks like the pros?
Yeah. No, I don't, but Jacob's got to beat them off with a stick. It's a little tougher for me because I don't have the skills behind the boat like Jake does.
All you have to do is take them on the boat, and they love you right there.
They do. Girls love the boat. So if you guys got a boat, you know what to do. Make some phone calls. Let's see. What are the main shows I should hit aside from Surf Expo? J-Man, I'm talking about trade shows. Pretty much for wakeboarding, it's pretty much Surf Expo is the big one that all the board companies go to. And then if you're out on the West Coast, you should check out ASR Action Sports Retailers, which is in September and January. They don't do any of the board companies. Well, Liquid Force is there in September. They're across the street of the Hard Rock Hotel. But all the clothing companies are at ASR. Those are kind of the two big action sports trade shows. Let's see. Jacob, have you ever done an Ollie 540 in the flats?
Oh, no. I was actually riding at Oaktown Water Sports once, and we were just doing slalom behind the boat, behind a jet ski on a wakeboard. And I tried an Ollie 3, and I just caught a really hard back edge. And so I don't know if I can Ollie high enough to do a 5. I know I've seen people do into-out 5s, and I've seen Parks Bonifay do a re-entry backside 5.
Parks is good.
I've done a re-entry in Tantrum of Blind.
Stag wants us to introduce ourselves again. He came in a little bit late. This is Jacob Valdez, professional wakeboarder, rides for Quicksilver, Hyperlight, Supra, holding it down. My name's Danny Evans. I work for a chain of wakeboard shops here on the West Coast called Wake Sports. So yeah, that's another induction for anybody that came in late. Hey, Jake, what's the main differences between East Coast and West Coast riding styles?
There's a lot of, West Coast riders focus on, there's a few riders that go to Orlando a lot and work on more technical tricks, but then you got like Randall, my brother, and just some other riders, like they have a certain bag of tricks that are stylish, and so they just focus on those tricks, and they just try to get them with their own, like make them better with their own style, put their little steezy in it, and East Coast riders, like they're just like crazy. They're crazy to watch. 9s, back 7s, like KGB 5s, just really technical. And that's the difference from East Coast and West.
Baby Jeremy's watching us. Baby Jeremy is probably the cutest kid in the world. It's my friend's baby. We love Jeremy.
Of course.
Let's see, what else do we got? I spoke with somebody at LF, and they said that if they had more than 2 monster drinks, they would get these weird twitches. Have you ever experienced this? No, I have not experienced it.
Weird twitches from
drinking too many monsters. But at the same time, like...
remember that one time?
I like Monster, but I don't really drink more than 2 in a short period of time.
Remember when I shotgunned like 10 Red Bulls at the candy comp?
Yeah, like Jacob has a history of shotgunning Red Bulls.
Well, me and my brother was just shotgun Red Bulls to see who's faster. And one day it was at the end of a canyon comp, and we were just stealing Red Bulls, just putting them on ice and just shotgunning them and see who'd win. I think I did. How many do you think I did that day?
I think we did you did like 7.
7 in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I believe.
Let me see. Wake Sports. Mags keep the sport alive on the free ride side of things. How can the internet keep the people... I lost it. Hang on. Keep the people in touch. Man, people just keep asking more questions. They can't scroll up. Keep people in touch like the Mags always have. Well, first off, the cool thing about the internet, and you know, don't get me wrong, like whenever the new mag comes in the mail, like I love it. Like we just got SBC wakeboard here. We flipped through it. Like it's definitely, you get that feeling of you want to see who got the shot, who's on the cover, what's the latest news. But the internet's just so much quicker nowadays. Like, you know, you read results from a contest like an hour after it happened, where, you know, the magazine takes about a month and a half to get printed. So that's definitely a cool part about the internet. But dude, mags are still awesome. Like Alliance Wakeboarding Magazine, SBC, they're all pretty rad. Oh man, Mikey asked a bad question. I don't think we're gonna answer that.
You see?
Oh wait, no. I don't know where it was.
Danny,
how did you get into the sport? I was 14 years old and went into Wake Sports Unlimited. My family just kind of had always bought, like we had been going to the lake since I was little. And I just started kind of being that 14-year-old shop rat that like wouldn't go away. Just started showing up at boat shows and working hard and working for free, and finally just kind of wouldn't go away, and they kind of gave me a job after I turned 16. So that was kind of how I got rolling. How did you get hooked up with Stoke Meter? I actually met Maurice at Lake Powell at Brostock, and he's pretty awesome and has this cool website, and we've been watching some interviews. Like I know Jake's been on it before. We watched Jeff and Garrett last week, and it's pretty cool, and lucky Maurice had us on the show.
I mean, I feel pretty cool because I haven't even met Maurice.
Yeah, Jacob hasn't even met Maurice, and he's on his website. Maurice is pretty rad. He likes to spread the Stoke.
Danny ate action. Good one.
Oh wait, what?
You ate all the food.
Where are you looking at?
Right there, my friend.
Danny actually ate all. I did. No, the whole those guys fed me a couple times, which was Maurice cooks the best chicken. If you guys ever meet Maurice, dude, it's off the hook. Where can I find videos from Brostock? StokeMeter.com, actually on this website, I think there's some videos posted. I know WakeWorld.com just posted some up. There's going to be coming soon to Alliance, AllianceWake.com, and then Fuel TV's got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Who are both of your favorite riders? Jake, you want to go first on that one?
Dang. I mean, there's some riders I like watching, like technical riders. Like I like watching Harley ride because he's so young. He can do every trick you tell him. Then I like Randall, Keith, Dean. Like I just watching Dean's section in Global Warning. Just that new movie that Ronnie Romero is coming out with, and just watching that over and over and over. He's crazy. He's just going so big, and just like it's crazy to watch him, Randall, and Keith just all go so big.
For me, yeah, definitely like growing up here in Southern California was always kind of, you know, like Eddie and Jake before I really like got to be friends with them. They've been riding the Wake Sports contest since back when I was like 7 or 8, and they've always just been going huge. And then Randall Harris, of course, and the East Coast guys, like the whole Pointless crew, and then the whole crew that comes out to the Del Mar Boat Show every year, like Colin Harrington, Sean Watson, Shane Bonifay, Henny, Kevin Henshaw. Those guys are always just really, really fun to watch. And
I like watching Ben Greeno ride too. I mean,
yeah, Benny G, the style master.
Yeah.
If you guys never watched Ben ride, man, that guy knows how to poke a wakeboard and show some style.
Gosh.
Let's see. Show the shot of Jacob at SBC. Hey, do you know what that SBC mag is? See if Jacob can go find it.
That was too messy.
Yeah, we already covered why Jacob's wearing a New York hat. He's pretty much just got back from Florida and he's trying to be a cool kid out there. But I don't know what he's got going there. Let's see. How many viewers? We have 27 viewers right now. That's cool. Who's the funniest rider? Man, hey Jake. Shane Bonifay and Colin Harrington are freaking hilarious, but Aaron Reed probably takes the crown on that one. That guy, you hang around him, he'll make you laugh for sure. Oh, here we go. Here's the question. I knew it was coming. Hey Jacob. Somebody just asked who's better, Jacob or his brother Eddie. And this is going to be an awesome question to answer. Hey Jacob.
What's up?
We just got the money question. Who's better, you or your brother?
Well, me right now because Eddie has a blown knee.
You are. So you're claiming that you're better?
No, I'm not claiming.
Over the internet, on a live webcast, you just heard it. Jacob Valdez said that he is better than Big Brother Eddie.
Because I'm not better than him.
Wow, that was awesome. Let's see, Jake, what's your favorite wakeboard video?
Oh, Rewritten. Not because I'm in that movie, but
oh, you don't be modest.
No. That global warming's good. I mean, watching Rewritten is really crazy though.
All the new ones.
Yeah, all the new ones. I can't wait to see Park's documentary though.
Yeah, Park's documentary is gonna pretty much, I think, top all, just because there's so much history behind that family. Should be good. Jake, who do you think's the funniest rider? I already answered. I said Aaron Reed.
Aaron Reed, Chris O, Ruck. I mean, there's Shane, Watson, Henshaw. I mean, Balzer. I don't know.
Silas Thurman. Silas Thurman's really funny.
Is really good.
I mean, he's
really
a crack
funny.
up. What's Ethica? No more plugs. Just www.ethica.com. Find out. Yeah, so won't really get into that anymore, even though it's right here on my shirt in big letters. Show Jake's room. Flip the camera around. Show the room. Man, dude.
You don't want to see my room.
Yeah, this isn't cribs. We're gonna keep. It's a little bit of a mess, shall we say? We struggled to find one little square of the house that wasn't really dirty. So I think the camera's just gonna stay right here. Let's see, what else do we got? Matt Staker. Matt Staker's funny. Who would you like to see on Stoke Meter? That's a good question.
Countless people.
I know for me, like, I kind of get interested more in the industry side of things. You know, like there's maybe marketing directors or team managers.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of photographers on there, but it might be cool to have a team manager on. Jake, who would you like to see, man?
I'd like to see Silas on here.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah, Silas.
Randall. I don't know. There's a lot of people.
Dude, Jake, I'm somebody's hero.
Nice.
Hi, Mandy and Lowe. Watson. Who would win in a fight? Are you talking about between Eddie and Jacob?
Uh-oh.
Who would win in a fight? Jacob's been beefing up, man. He used to be a little runt. Now he's getting pretty tall.
I haven't fought an Eddie in a long time.
Jacob is, let's see. I heard Park's documentary is pretty incredible. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Laura, if you've seen it, tell me where you've seen it, because I want to get some sneak peek of that. The Alliance guys are all friends of mine. They've been keeping that under lock and key. But, yeah, it's supposed to drop pretty soon. And, I mean, Parks was the youngest water skier ever for a while at 6 months and 29 days, and I know they got that footage in there. So
Parks is funny, too.
Yeah, that's reason enough for me to buy that movie. Jacob, would you have time to teach me to One Hot Babe wants to.
One Hot Babe, please. Why would if it's a dude?
Like, what if it's a dude posing as one
It's
hot
a
babe?
girl.
Ooh. You're gonna have to contact Jacob over MySpace and really prove it that you are one hot babe, and then I'm sure he could teach you how to wakeboard. Are there any boarders that no one likes being around? I don't really think so.
Everyone's friends with everyone.
Yeah, it's a pretty small industry. Like, all the riders live, in Florida within a couple miles of each other, and they all, most of them are roommates, and everybody kind of gets along. There's not really any people that are blacklisted, quote unquote, that nobody really likes. Let's see. As a young Grom, what pro wakeboarder has the hottest girlfriend? That's you.
I'm not even gonna say. I don't know.
No comment. We don't want some of these guys knocking on Jacob's door. The SBC, sorry about that. We forgot. It's actually in Eddie's car. He took it with him to the gym. So, but Jacob does have a shot in there. So check that out. SBC. He's also got one. Oh wait, did you find it? Oh, you found it. Hang on, we got the SBC. There it is. Can you guys see that? There's Jacob's shot. And the new SBC. I know, well, there's a delay, so I couldn't tell if it was... Oh, there we go. It was in frame. If you can't show us the house, show us your wakeboard.
My wakeboard's in my bag in the garage.
Well, just tell them what board you
have. Actually, yeah, I'll tell you the board I have and where my sticker placement is. I actually have a Merrick 136 with Focus boots, 2009, with the Quicksilver team sticker up top, a Super sticker under the bottom, and I believe a Wake Sports under there.
Nice. Dude, hey Jacob, people want to see your abs, man. I don't know if we're supposed to. I don't know if we're allowed to take off clothing on Stoke Meter. I think it's a family website.
I need some money for that.
MySpace.com.
Yeah, find me on the corners.
Go to MySpace or Facebook and look up Jacob. You might be able to get it out of him then. Where do you see wakeboarding headed in the future? What do you think?
I'm seeing like Harley Clifford, Steele Lafferty, Adam Arrington, Jimmy LaRich. Just a whole bunch of crazy riders doing 10s, 12s. I'm seeing like a new age of riding coming up.
Yeah, the young kids are killing it. I mean, we just found out, I don't know if you guys, everybody knows, Tino Santori just landed a 10 today.
1080. I mean,
so props to him. I mean, the 1080 is just kind of becoming a normal trick for people, which is just unbelievable.
Then you got all like Harley winning pro men. I mean,
yeah, how old are 15?
Yeah, Harley's just as old as I am.
Yeah, 15. I mean, like the kids are just killing it, which is pretty awesome. Like another thing too, like it's not just gonna see stuff behind the boats. Like there's so much other stuff happening now with winches and the Sesatec 2.0 system, cable parks popping up everywhere. Like the possibilities are just kind of growing. Where before you'd wakeboard behind a boat on the lake, and that was kind of the only thing you could do. Now you can just go all kinds of cool places and just switch it up and not do the same thing every single day, which is fun.
Dude, one hot babe. I don't have board shorts.
Oh man.
One hot babe, put your number on here and send a picture to my phone.
Well, then you would have to put your number on here. Oh no, you're gonna text her.
Yeah. One hot babe, put your number on there.
All right, Jacob.
Please.
Jacob getting them digits. Let's see. Do you see who are better riders, East Coast or West Coast?
I might have to say the East Coast is holding it down for right now. Till next year.
Well, I mean that's all a preference thing too. It kind of depends on what you like, to watch. Let's see, why isn't? Oh, there we go. Is Flex the future? I think Flex is in the future for sure. New company, Slingshot Company, Wake, popping up. Liquid Force, Hyperlight, Ronix all have Flex boards, so it's definitely in the future, without a doubt. Dude, it went up too far.
Thank you for the shot. For the
compliment on the shot.
And thank you, Aaron Cainton, for shooting it.
Jacob, I ate your mom's food one time. How come you aren't fat?
I mean, this morning I had to go to water polo. And
he works out.
That's kind of keeping me not fat. I mean, my dad cooks really good food too. I mean, yesterday, actually, I was at my friend's yesterday. Day before, we had stroganoff, which was really good. He makes good tacos, fish tacos. I mean, there's a lot of good food. Most time I'm eating Jack in the Box though, or In-N-Out.
We had Panda Express today.
We had Panda Express today, which is really good.
Jake, who has a better indie poke shot, you or your brother?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, who do you guys think does a better indie poke? Let's see. You need new Wake Sports stickers.
Yes, I do need new Wake Sports stickers.
For sure, we'll hook him up. Let's see. Who's this Tiger Woods? Who is the Tiger Woods of wakeboarding?
Sean Murray, Danny Harf.
Well, actually, I definitely say Danny Harf because not only is Danny Harf a pretty bad. Well, I can't really say it, but he's a pretty good rider on the water. But he's also an amazing golfer, just like Tiger Woods.
Oh, he made a hole-in-one.
He did. Danny made a hole-in-one on a par 4. Which is pretty insane.
That's like Happy Gilmore.
So when he retires for wakeboarding, look for him on the PGA Tour. What do you think is the hottest new wakeboard company? There have been many that have come out recently.
Hyperlight.
Yeah, Jacob's under contractual obligations to say that. There's kind of like Sign, Company Wake.
Sign does have a really cool ad in Alliance Wakeboard.
Yeah, their video.
Wake. I mean, there's a lot of hot girls in that video.
Yeah.
I just like the video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of buzz around Company Wake Sports. I haven't got a chance to ride them yet, but like Eddie rides for them, and Eddie just loves them, and so do the other guys. And same with Slingshot. I haven't got a chance to ride any of the signboards either. But
Canyon Lake Cops. I mean, there's Canyon Lake Cops and there's Canyon Lake POA. I'm trying to keep myself out of trouble for right now. But I actually never get in trouble.
It's not quite as bad as it used to be. Like, basically, for you guys that don't know that are watching, the Canyon Lake POA, which is the Property Owners Association, has always kind of had a reputation of being really hard to work with, especially for wakeboarders or kind of old water skiers.
One Hop Babe, put your number on there, and then we'll go to the Carlsbad again.
Oh.
Please.
One Hot Babe, do you have an older sister? Do you guys hear about the proposed cable park back in January? Did they decide not to do it? Yeah, and I think she's talking about the one in Santee, as Joe said. It's just kind of, I think, in a holding pattern right now. I don't really know. I haven't really heard anything more about it, but cable parks in Southern California, it's really hard to come up with land, water, and insurance is kind of the biggest thing. So we'll see. Plus loans right now.
True that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the Santee Lakes. Geoff down in San Diego Wake Sports said the cable is coming. Well, if Geoff said it, it's coming because Geoff is the man down in San Diego. He runs that place. Jacob, let's meet at the Carlsbad Lagoon. When are you going to be at the lagoon next? When do you leave for Orlando?
I leave for Orlando next Wednesday. I'm leaving out of San Diego.
Man, we might have to have a little weekend session at the lagoon.
Mandy. Is Mandy your cousin?
No. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh, Mandy and Lo. Lo's my cousin. Mandy's her friend.
Oh, Mandy's a girl?
Yeah.
She hot?
Yeah, she's of course, dude.
It's her cousin.
No, Lauren's my cousin. Lo is my cousin. Mandy's her friend.
Oh, hi, Mandy.
Hey, are you or Eddie gonna have pro model boards coming anytime soon?
I mean, I'm not that cool. I don't think my brother is either.
Yeah, it's
I hope so.
Pro model is definitely something you gotta earn, and Jacob and Eddie I think are well on their way, but at the same time they're still young and
spell Mandy's
in
last
the junior men's division.
EVANS. Right?
Are you coming to Havasu with us this weekend? When are you guys leaving? I probably can't. I got something to do on Friday. Let's see. Jacob, you should come too. Oh, you got invited as well.
Frank.
How was the helicopter at Lake Powell? I guess that question's for me, so I'm the only one in. It was pretty awesome. There's a very wealthy gentleman there that had a helicopter and took us up over Powell and got some good sightseeing in. Let's see. Danny, can you teach Frank how to wakeboard? Heck yes. Jake, want to go winching? You got to open up more doors. What's your, like? Have you been winching much?
I haven't winched.
You haven't winched?
No.
Yeah, you should try and do that. Wall rides?
I've hit a wall ride, but not anything too cool. Or drops. Ohio chick, Danny. So you aren't going to come see me in Vegas?
Oh, I know who that is.
Why don't
that's still in the works. Yeah, that's my friend Jessica. We'll see. I got a couple scheduling conflicts to figure out, but yeah, I want to get out to Vegas.
I don't grow my hair out because I have calyxes in the back of my head, run right here. So whenever I grow it out, it just sticks up and it looks really gay. And so I can grow a mullet if you want that.
When did you get your ears pierced and why did you do it? I would kind of like to know that question too. Mainly the whole why.
I was in Orlando right after the second Pro Tour stop. I was riding with John, Jeffrey, Lafferty, and Gunnar Schuler. And so Steele goes like, Jacob, we should go pierce your ears. You'll look gangster. And then, I mean, I'm from California, and you have to look gangster if you live in California. And like Tupac wore this kind of shirt. That's why I'm wearing it, because Tupac wore it.
Gangster, dude.
And so we got bored, and he goes like, Jacob, you should get your ears pierced and get a cool gangster hat. And so I go, yeah, all right. So we went to Walmart, and they wouldn't let us get my ears pierced because I'm under 18. So Steele pulled some moves, got his fake, and used that, and the chick knew it wasn't real. And so, but she still sold it to us. So we bought the gun, went home to the Jeffries house, and pierced my ears.
Yeah, so basically Steele Lafferty. Jacob allowed Steele Lafferty to pierce his ears, which is probably the craziest part of it. Because I would not trust that kid with any sort of gun. Steele's awesome, good friend, but my body parts and a gun, just not a good combo.
What do I think? One hot babe, please.
Oh, Nick! Dude, look what... That's Nick Garcia. He says, I got a fake you can use.
Oh!
Hey, we're going to call you after the webcast. We need to talk about that.
Yes.
For sure. Not that Jacob is going to use any sort of fake ID, but we're
only in Reno.
What do you think about Michael Jackson? We're saddened. Devastated.
I actually heard about that in the airplane, 35,000 feet over ground, where there's absolutely no service whatsoever. And he died while I was in the airplane, and I found out while I was in the airplane. And so, I mean, I was in shock. I mean, I went to Wendy's and I just saw Michael everywhere. And, I mean, I'm pretty sad because Thriller...
Well, we definitely bump some Michael on the boat every now and then, you know? Especially when the ladies are out, they do love it.
Oh, yeah.
So, he will be missed. The King of Pop will be missed. He can gamble, right? Jacob has been known to play a hand or two of blackjack. Let's see. All right. Your brother... Eddie has his ears pierced? Eddie has his ears pierced.
Eddie used to.
Oh, he used to, yeah.
He just came home one day. Didn't even tell us. Just came home one day. I woke up. There's Eddie laying on the couch. And there's his diamonds.
Jacob, one hot babe wants to know if you shave yet.
Yeah, I mean, I just shaved a few days ago. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she's coming in good.
Jacob, Laura's got a question. It looks like your parents have supported you and your brother through all of your endeavors. How important has that been, and what would you recommend to parents that want their kids to ride? I think that's a good question, because your parents they've really...
I mean, both my parents have helped me my whole life, and my dad has always coached me ever since I was little. I didn't even like wakeboarding when I was really little. I kind of got forced into it. I was actually a kneeboarder. And so they just forced me to wakeboard more and more. And then when I was like 3 or something, I got on with my dad. And he tried to wake jump, and he fell, and I cried. And I still liked it. And so I just kept doing it more and more. And so my dad and my brother, they'd always coach me, and my mom would help me with my sponsors. And so they would, I mean, they were a big influence. They always, I mean, my dad, I don't know, like.
They're definitely kind of a big reason, you know.
Yeah.
It takes parents, like, even just in everything. Like with me, like my parents drove me to, you know, video premieres and boat shows when I was 14 and 15, and, you know, helped me get a start. And, you know, the wakeboard community is really small too. So like Eddie and Jacob's parents have kind of been like my second parents over the years. You know, I'm staying at their house all the time. And the one piece of advice that I would kind of give on that, just from an industry guy's perspective, is like, there's a fine line between like supporting your kids and then being like a little league dad or mom. Like, you know, it's, you want to support your kids, but at the same time, like, they wakeboard because it's something they like to do. And, you know, we just see a lot of times parents get really over involved in whether it's, you know, their kid, you know, yelling at a judge because their kid didn't finish first place in a contest, or you know, calling up team managers, you know, hey, why isn't my kid on the pro team, blah, blah, blah. Like, just support your kid and let them kind of create their own path, and that's the best way to go about it.
I saw a thing in the MMA. Well, right now, over the winter I wrestled. A few years ago, my brother wrestled, Eddie wrestled, and then Robbie, right now, he's in the Navy. He's a boxer. He's on the Navy boxing team, and then when he's not up in boot camp for that, he's a MMA fighter. He trains at Undisputed Fitness and Training Center in San Diego, and so he's gotten into that. I mean, Robbie used to wakeboard a long time ago, and then he got into football, and then he just followed his other path than wakeboarding. So Robbie's like, you know, I can say Robbie's an MMA boxer, Navy cop, karate. Did I ever say football?
I don't know, I wasn't listening to what you
Football
were saying.
wrestler, and yes, I could get Danny in a banana split.
I will knock you out. Don't touch me. Let's see. How did I get into taking photos? Pretty much, well, back in a few years, actually, it's probably 4 years ago, Wake Sports and Liquid Force collaborated on the Liquid Force slideshow. It was an event where the Liquid Force team came out, built some rails, hit them, just kind of like an all-day party, and I got to film with Justin Stevens' camera, and a couple of the shots ended up in the movie The Truth, which was really rad. And I was like, man, I want to start taking videos and shooting videos and getting all sorts of cool footage to end up in movies. But then I sat down and thought about it, and I really didn't have time to edit movies. I would probably drop out of school. So photos was kind of the next best thing, and then the guys like, you know, Spencer Smith and Joey Medoc and Josh Letchworth and Garrett Cortez, you know, all really helped me out along the way. So I definitely owe a lot to those guys. What's your favorite chick flick, Jacob?
Chick flick. Oh, I like 13 Going on 30.
I actually just saw The Proposal the other day, which is more of a romantic comedy, and it was really funny.
I didn't like 27 Dresses. My mom forced me into that one.
Have you seen The Notebook?
Oh yeah, I did see The Notebook.
Girls love if you be like, hey, we should rent The Notebook. They're like, oh my god.
I mean, I've seen sadder movies like that one midget movie a long time ago when he dies in the bus.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that movie. 8 Seconds with the Rodeo is a good movie. I mean,
Simon Birch.
Yes.
Let's see.
I think Land Before Time is really sad though.
I don't know if Land Before Time's a chick flick.
I wouldn't say it's a chick flick, but it's really sad.
Yeah. Let's see. Joe Pearson. Canyon Lake Wakeboard Contest, August 8th, all age brackets, and Joe wants more old guys to ride again, so get there. Yeah, everybody come out and support. I mean, grassroots are a huge part of wakeboarding. So Jacob started riding back in San Diego and Mission Bay with the SoCal wakeboard events with Wake Sports, and did all the canyon comps for years and years. And
I used to do dance parties, dance contests in Mission Bay.
Yeah, man, grassroots contests are just a fun way to get the family together again and come out and have a good time and spend the day together and, you know, progress and get to ride with some competition. Jake, have you ridden a bull?
I've ridden a mechanical bull. I actually have a picture in the oh crap. I shouldn't have said that because now someone's going to say that.
Dude on the right looks Mexican. Need a job, my garden is a mess.
Pretty racist.
Oh man,
dude. So
that's funny.
I was getting my earrings.
Is this a Mexican story?
Yeah. It's
I know what story it is. Tell the people.
I was getting my earrings, and I was talking to this lady, and I couldn't get them because I said I was 18, but I'm really not. I'm 15. And so they asked for my ID, and I'm like, no, I don't have my ID. And this lady was like, do you have your passport? And then I just thought, passport and Mexican don't go along.
Jacob thought that she thought that he was an illegal immigrant and wanted documentation of his.
And so I was like, are you being racist right now? And yeah.
Let's see, Jake. When was the last time you rode the Delta?
Like 2. Before Delta Sessions 2 came out.
So it's been a while.
So it's been a long time.
I think you're due for another Delta trip.
Delta's always fun.
I saw that picture with Wee Man. Where was that taken? Would you take one with me? That's from One Hot Babe. She's gonna take a picture with you. Yeah, Jacob did meet Wee Man at the Del Mar Boat Show during the rail jam. He came out and watched a little bit of the wakeboarding action. It's pretty cool.
Dude, who is this One Hot Babe?
I don't know, but
One Hot Babe.
She definitely wants to meet you. Wake Sports OC and Travis got their own little side convo going. Their dialogue.
Travis.
Wake Skater Travis. Eddie's friend Travis.
Oh, okay.
I don't know his last name. Clark? Clark?
He's on our team? On our Wake Sports team?
Yeah, he's going to go lynching with Wake Sports OC.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, we still have 28 viewers, Jacob. 28 people have listened to us talk for almost an hour. That is just crazy. Thank you, guys. You guys have any more questions for Jacob? Oh, here we go. Man, the racist questions are coming.
Gosh! I mean, I was going to say something, but...
What are we doing on the 4th of July? We're celebrating this beautiful country's independence. Probably watching some fireworks. I really don't have a set location.
Are you going to Carlsbad?
Yeah, I'll probably be at the Carlsbad Lagoon.
I thought you were going to Havasu or Vegas.
I don't know. There's so many this weekend.
You are in a pickle.
I am.
You're partying either way.
What are you doing for 4th of July?
I'm staying in Canyon, hanging out with my family, my nieces, Kenny and Raylyn, my other sister.
Any boarding on the 4th of July? Man, probably not unless you get out super early.
Last year I did a shoot, and I had to wake up at like 5.
Oh, that was with Joey Meddock and Rodrigo, right?
And right as I got done riding, it just got the crowd of people.
Yeah, 4th of July and any holiday weekend for that matter is usually not the best time to get some good wakeboarding water. Why do snowboarders ask each other want to go boarding?
They're lame.
Because they're lame.
I mean, actually, no, because that's always really crazy.
We're not going to hate on snowboarders.
No.
We both snowboard.
I broke my collarbone snowboarding with Danny.
Yeah, you did. I felt bad. All right. Is that anybody have any more serious questions? Or I mean, I guess you can ask
or racial questions.
Or racial. I guess you could ask unserious questions. We'll answer those too. But let's see. Stand in line.
One Hot Babe.
Rodrigo, is that your cousin? Jumping the border together should be fun. Spence?
Is that Big Spence?
I don't know. Rodrigo Denoso is who we are referring to. Do you guys know what hella means? No, I don't know what hella means. I've heard it before, like...
Hella's a NorCal thing.
Yeah, it is. People from Northern California say it. I think it means, like, really. Like, instead of saying, like, hey, that was a really cool trick you did, they're like, hey, that trick was hella cool. So I think it just means really.
Nah.
Pretty much. Yeah, 2 ladies fighting over
cows. Thank you, RJ. So, hey, if you were a farm animal, what farm animal do you want to be? I've been asking this everyone.
I don't know if I'd like to be a cow.
I'd be a cow.
Well, I don't. But then you got to deal with people coming like touching your nipples to like milk you every day.
There's nothing wrong with people touching your nipples.
You don't get to pick the people.
Yeah, dude, it could be some redneck.
Man, dude, I don't know.
Lexi might be a cow. Who's Lexi?
I don't.
Is that Lexi Rasnell?
I don't know. Lexi might be a cow.
Oh,
that wasn't nice. Hey, favorite filmographer, favorite photographer. Oh, actually, and you asked a question earlier about what is it like to work with Justin Stevens, and I passed that up, so sorry about that, Laura. Favorite filmographer for me, Oh man, it's really hard. Like just the movies Justin Stevens has made with Relentless and The Truth and even Push Process have all just been like kind of groundbreaking films. Ron Sidelands has made Transgression. That Gator Boards movie was really awesome. But most recently, and I might just be saying this just because it's fresh and I just saw it, but Keith Kidd.
Oh yeah, Keith. I mean
Keith
does some crazy things.
Well, he came out this year doing not only the Hyperlight Team movie, but he's also doing the Parks
documentary.
Like that's huge.
He did Innuendo a few years ago.
Yeah, all the Alliance movies, like that's 2 huge movies.
And then go look at AllianceWave.com and like all the.
Yeah, Keith Kidd is pretty rad. And then favorite photographer.
Favorite geographer, Eddie.
Who's
my favorite photographer? I mean, everyone's always fun to shoot with. I just like doing photo shoots. I mean, Big Spence is fun because he always gets so excited when he gets a crazy shot. It gets you excited because he got a crazy shot.
And Big Spence is fun to party with.
Joey Maddock, I've never shot with Letchworth. Garrett Cortez is always funny. Aaron Caton's always fun.
What's really cool about photography, like, I don't
You're
shoot.
a good photographer.
Thanks, Jake. I was waiting for that one. No, I don't get to, I don't get to shoot with those guys, like riding with them and stuff, but, I get to see the end product and the end results in the magazines and all that stuff.
You never sent that one shot that you said that was cool to me.
I'll make sure I do. But man, like, everybody's style is kind of a little bit different. Like, Garrett Cortez shoots a lot of Unreal stuff. Like, I see a ton of his stuff just being around the Alliance offices, and that's really cool. And then Joey Maddock and Josh Letchworth, when they had the standard going, like some of the shots that end up in there are just kind of like, man, how did you guys make that happen? Josh Letchworth and Joey are probably the most amazing photographers, which actually Matty Swanson calls it the WTF shot, where you look at a shot and you're just like, WTF, like how did they get that? And Josh and Joey both get those shots. And then Big Spence has also been like just a huge mentor to me and helped me out. So
do you want to be in a porno with one girl?
Let's see. And we kind of blew up. I think I started rambling a little bit there. Jacob, who sponsors you now?
Right now I'm sponsored by Quicksilver clothing, head to toe. Hyperlight wakeboards, super boats, wake sports.
What's your favorite place to ride?
Canyon Lake.
And?
Wake sports. Carlsbad Lagoon.
Yeah,
of course.
Carlsbad Lagoon for sure. That's kind of our wakeboarding home base. Let's see, Rewritten is awesome. Yeah, Staker's a really good filmer too.
Oh yeah, Staker's always fun.
He just did that Out of the Pond movie for Billabong, which was amazing. I could hook your bro with one of my friends. No, forget Eddie. He's not here for the Stoke TV.
Yeah, well, babe, you're supposed to hook up Danny, and
yeah,
you're supposed to give me your number too. We might be leaving soon, and you have to put your number down, and I'll just take it. Or if you want to get my number, either way. Or just give me your name at least. And I'll find you somehow.
Oh man! But they drink Patron too, Spence. Is that a reference to Big Spence and his Patron? What is your favorite shot in wakeboarding? I'm not sure if I
silhouettes are always cool.
Yeah, I really like silhouettes. Kind of stuff different. Like for a while, I really like looking at stuff that was shot from the tube, but that angle's kind of almost become like the new boat angle. So there's a lot of photographers now that are kind of trying to reinvent that and get a little bit more unique. But probably silhouettes. I know I've seen a lot of silhouettes from like Big Spence lately. He's been
a picture of Spence and the rider is always funny.
Yeah, that's true too.
One hot babe, you just have to give me your number, please.
All right, yeah, yeah, Maurice, you're welcome, man. It was fun thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Maurice. I know I haven't met you yet, but I should meet you pretty soon. Oh, there it is.
Oh, what area code? What area code? We need an area code, and then we'll end on that.
And not a good note.
One hot babe, area code. That's Jenny's number, the song. Oh, I didn't even realize it.
Damn!
I feel dumb. I feel dumb. That is, sorry, 619-867-5309. That's not my number. Oh, I didn't even read the number.
Gosh.
Hella. Danny, did you already talk about your underwear company? Mention it briefly. Ethica is on my shirt. It's started by a good friend of mine named Malcolm McCassie, and it's kind of the new action sports under apparel company. So just check that out, like www.ethica.com. Big things popping soon with that. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So me and Jacob Valdez are out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. And if you're ever out in Canyon Lake, Carlsbad, holler at us. Let's go ride.